Hello guys, you're welcome to another video. Now in the last video we took a look at the row widget. Now in this video we're going to be taking a look at buttons. So what are buttons? Buttons are, come on man, you know what buttons are. You want me to explain what buttons are? Are you kidding me? Anyway, so I'm going to be showing you how to create buttons in Flutter. Alright, so buttons are things that you can click on, of course, to perform some sort of actions in your code. So we have basically like three major button types inside of Flutter that are supported. We have the elevated button, we have the outlined button, and we have the text button. So these are this is in three. We also have the icon button. So these are the four kinds of buttons that I've encountered inside of Flutter, and I'm going to show you how they work right now. All right. So the elevated button, for example, is created using, of course, elevated button, just like that, and it has two mandatory properties. The onPress is simply for when the button has been pressed, and the child takes in a widget, which is typically mostly text, and so you could specify something like that. And so if I do hot reload now, you're gonna see what the elevated button is going to give us. So you see here we have this elevated button showing up here like that. All right. I like for the main axis alignments to show up in the center. If it doesn't mind, thank you, colon. So I can save that and do hot reload, and that should show up in the center. No. Alright, let's do the cross axis alignment. I have no idea. I always have no idea what the main or cross-axis alignment is, but I always know that if I set one of these two, I always get what I want. So if I do this, I should get that to work. No, that didn't work. What is this? I have children. This is max. Why the hell is it not working? I'll try again. Nope. Okay, I think it's because I have this as like a single child scroll view. So if I remove the single child scroll view, this should work. Alright, no, doesn't work. That's not what I want. The main axis alignment is supposed to center these things. I need to take a look at, let me see. I need to see the, what is this thing called? I found it, yeah, so I want to do the Widget Inspector thing. And I want to take a look at this. What about the column? Like, where is the column? Okay, so the column is here, and this one's here, not the rich text. There's a padding. Alright, so I'm just going to try to put this in the center and see if this actually works. So put this in the center, and if I do hot reload now, okay, that works now. So the center lives here. Alright, I guess that makes a lot of sense. So that works. I can center stuff like this. I have to disable the inspector thing. Alright, cool. So this is a really cool feature of Flutter. I think I'm gonna make a video about it. Just basically taking a look at some of this. If you want to change the dark theme without having to do it in code, you can even press B here, and that is going to be bright. And you can see that didn't work because I haven't done the theming here. If I do dark theme dark, this is going to work. Alright, I think. I hope. So if I do this now, you're gonna see that the dark theme is going to become really dark. Anyway, that's that. We're gonna work on that properly in the next video, but that's not for this video. So you can see that if you click here, the elevated button works. Now we can take a look at outline button, and it looks kind of similar to what we have for the elevated button. Basically they have like the same kind of properties, and of course you can set more stuff for your elevated button if you want. So for example, you could do things like set maybe like the color. If you don't like the color, you could do that. You know, you can set the button style, for example. So here we have button style, and then you can do whatever you want with it. And let me see what do we have here. So we have the text style, we have the background color, which you could do, which you could set with material state property .all. So colors the red, for example, and this is gonna work. And now we have our outlined button. I'm gonna comment this out for a minute just to show you what I just did, and you're gonna see that that should change the color of our button to something red like that. Anyway, so now let's go back to our outline button, and you can see we have the same set of parameters. And we could pass parameters like this, and that's pretty much it. I believe we have a child text align. There we go. So if I reload that, you're gonna see an outline button show up here, and now you can see that we can click on it as you might expect. Of course, we could also set some style for this if you want, and there's a bunch of other properties you could also do. So I can copy this style here and set it here to get something like red, you know, whatever. We're just gonna make it all red, alright? Oh, that's not good. That's not really nice color, but we could do like the text color or whatever. We can text style, and then we can do the text thing. Okay, so this is exactly how you're going to be working with, you know, basically widgets inside of Flutter. You just change the properties, and then they do exactly what you want. So what is this? I think I have an error. No. Yeah, material state property. So this is a material state property. So I have to wrap this in. Material state property .all, and I have to save this. And if I reload, you're now going to see that this should not work. What is this? What's this? Okay. I don't know what the hell that was, but we're just going to take the text style and we're going to remove it. Alright, we're just going to take the style for this and we're going to remove it. And that is the outline button, as you can see, but I'm sure you can customize it really. If you take a look at the error message, you should be able to fix it. Anyway, now the next one we have is the text button, and it looks kind of similar to the outline button. Basically all the buttons look similar to each other, alright, because they have these pressed callback and the child callback. So here we have text read, for example, and here if I save this and I do hot reload, you're going to see that we now have a text here. And we keep getting an error. I don't know where the error is coming from. 45. No, I don't have that anymore. Why am I still getting an error? Alright, I think that's gone. So now you can see that I can click on my text button. So this is an elevated button, this is an outline button, this is a text button, and finally we have an icon button. Now of course this one just has an icon as a child, so you could have like an icon widget here, and the icon widgets can be any icon you want. If I can get code completion to show me an icon that I would like, there we go. So I could just do icons.add. I like to put rounded at the end of it. There's a lot of icons you can check out in this icon class. It has a lot of constants that you can use, and I also have impressed, right? And that's it for icon button. And now if I, there we go. So if I refresh this now, or if I do reload on that, now you can see the icon button showing up here. So this is what an icon button looks like. This is what a text button looks like. This is an outline button, and of course an elevated button. So those are the 4 buttons that comes with Flutter by default. And yeah, so that is all about buttons in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.